Welcome to BonBonB Plays Transport Fever. I'm BonBonB, and of course you're very, very welcome. And we are in Halesworth today, looking down one of these shopping streets. Excuse me. It's a good start, isn't it? Have a cough, clear your throat. Clear your throat. Right, and looking at the incredulous textures. This looks just totally beautiful. It's on a different level from Cities Skylines in terms of detail. I mean, if we have a close look at the boards outside this, the restaurant, we can just about read. It says food, drinks, herbs and spices. Lovely little town there. And we have connected that up using this truck station, although it's more of a wagon station right now. Stuff is being built on this location. A commercial building, that's good. Wagon trails bringing food to and from outside of the town. There we got the farm on the right, and we got the food processing plant on the left. We set this up because this was the most obvious transport route to start the game off, and given that we've got very limited income at the moment with just wagons and the most basic of trains, and today we're going to be doing exactly that, the most basic of trains. I have had a look at doing a similar food route over here, but I think until we actually get hold of some proper mechanised trucks, this is going to be a bit of a haul, because over here here's the no, not the goods factory, not the goods factory, how silly is that? Here's the farm, that's it, one farm, Long Sutton Farm. Need to bring the food from here. There's your food processing plant in the middle of the map there. We'll need to build a country road over the hill there to get to that location from Long Sutton. And there's a similar one, there's a farm up at Paddock Wood at the top there, which would use the same food processing plant here. Once again, we'll need to build a road to connect these two locations here, which is more money spent. This is going to take an absolute eternity for the wagon to get from there to there. Once we get it from there, it should be fairly quick and easy to get to Long Sutton and Carl Shilton with the food. But it's a bit of a drag, to be honest with you, and I think until we can actually speed up transport, I don't really want to build a rail line this early on just to supply food. Speaking of rail lines, let's go and build one. Let's have a look at this corner of the map. Right, so we've got the one route already. You can see they're all highlighted along the roads there. And then we've got these four towns in the bottom right corner. Now, they're kind of isolated because we've got the river running down the middle, and across the top of Leyton, we've got a hilly range, which I'm going to name the Hilly Range. I think that's quite applicable, actually. Now, Cromer stuck down in the bottom corner here. Cromer is very harmless, not doing much. I don't think it'll ever be a great town because it's literally isolated. It's got one small route going down to Barnes, and there's no resources or anything local to it at all. Whereas over here we've got the town of Barnes, which is a suburb of London, and Leyton, which is a suburb of London. And down here, of course, we've got Halesworth, which is not exactly sure where Halesworth is. If you live in Halesworth, please have a go at me. Right, so anyway, what we have is these four towns. I would like to connect them via a rail route, just to make a bit of passenger income would be nice, and also so they can get from one place to t'other. Now, how we're going to do this is that the land is relatively flat. There's a little bit of undulation going around here, but I'm thinking if we pop a station here on this side of Halesworth and run it up alongside the country lane that's there already, we'll pop a station here and then bring the track round this way to Barnes. But first of all, I think we should just connect Halesworth and Leyton. We'll do that first of all. We'll just get on and do it. Do it, BonBon, do it. Right, okay, we're doing it. No, road, rail. First of all, we'll need a train station for passengers. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. And we'll have to set up some sort of, some bus routes as well, I think. Anyway, right, well, first of all, get yourself sorted. And we'll spin that around a little bit. I think up there... bulldoze, didn't want bulldoze, try again. The bulldoze key and the rotate keys are right next to each other, and it's Very frustrating when you're not looking at the keyboard and you're just automatically tapping away. I think about there. Parallel with the road. Yeah, I like that. I like that. We can go with that. That's good. Right, shall we pause the game while we do this? Let's have a look at the finances as well. So yeah, the last 4 years we've made a profit in 1 year. And we'd be making the profit this year if I hadn't just put down £93,000 worth of, $93,000 worth of railway station. We'd now be in the green. Sure, that should be black, but there we go. Yes, that's so it was going quite well until I've gone and spent out some cash there. But hopefully this will bring it back fairly quickly. So right, so let's have a look at this station. It's very basic, more of a halt than a massive station, I guess. You can actually see, just about see. Oh, can you see? You can see through. Oh, can you see a ticket office in there? No obvious ticket office. There's a ticket office on the outside. No, you just walk up and walk in. There might be. I'm guessing there might be a guard on the platform once we've linked it all up. Oh, anyways, that is good. It's good. Well, right. Before I join this thought up then, what we do know is we're going to need a bus route because this only links up to here. And anybody further than these industrial units will not be able to get to the railway station. Now I know I've got a stagecoach ready, sitting, waiting all the way up there, and I think we'll delete him and just build a new one down here. It'd be quicker. So what we'll do then is we will go to roads and right, well, let's build a depot first of all, because we're going to need a where shall we put the depot? Just outside of town? Oh, how about this? How about this? We could snuffle you in. Snuffle, snuffle, snuffle. There. And then we'll buy road vehicle. We'll buy a stagecoach. In fact, we'll buy 2 of you. Right, lovely. And then we will bus. I did have this a second ago, didn't I? Passenger. Bus stops. Right, good. Right, where to pop the bus stops? Right. We're not going to need to pop down too many, really. I think 1 up there. So, and rockadoodles. 1 up there, which gets the whole of the top end of the town. And 1 down here which will get the whole of the bottom end of the town, if it'll let us. Yeah, that covers it there. Right, and then that doesn't quite reach all the way down here, so a bus tram station, we'll stick that right down by the railway station, because that just connects. Construction not possible. Should be, how about, could we squeeze it in behind? Why are you not possible there? You're just fannying me about, aren't you? There we are. Okay, we'll just pop it here. 10,000. That's not too expensive. Good. Now we come to this, and we will. Oh, hello. There. Set a line. Yes, we'll do that. A new line. Right, bus routes. We're going to have to give bus routes a colour. I think bus routes could be blue. Good. Add station. Right, we'll have 1 at the railway. Look, I said add station. That's better. 1 at the station. 1 at North Town in York Road. 1 at the South Town in West Street. And that... it's an unusual route, isn't it? Why are you going up there and doubling back on yourself? Oh well, that's the way it's going to be. Fine. And perhaps we should give this line a name. We should call this name Halesworth. Nope. Now, normally when you highlight something, it types over, and it doesn't in this game. It's stupid. Halesworth bus, even though it's a stagecoach. Okay, Now that's set up, there's no reason why people can't get to the railway station. We're going to do the same with Leyton. Okay, right. Bus. Depot. And we'll pop a depot. Where's a good place for depot? Up there? Is that... yeah, it seems like a good place up there. Right, spin it. And drop it there. Right, you've got bus depot now. And we will buy a couple of stagecoaches. Bye. Lovely. Got 2 of those now, or we should have. Yep, got 2. Lovely. Now, we're going to need to pop down some a bus station. Now, where's that? Oh, we're going to have that near the railway. Where's the railway station going to be? Let's put down the railway station first of all. Railways and trains and station. Right, where's that going to live? I would quite like to have it just out of town about here, so we don't actually have to cross the road to get to it. So let's build a road first of all. Small street. I'll come in a little bit closer. I want to see a little bit closer. Right. There. Right, we now got a road. Now, can we fit the station on that road? Or is it just still a little bit... Oh, we might actually be able to do this. Oh, hang on a second. No, because... Just think, BonBon, think. Because this is not the be-all and end-all. Let's cancel that. We are going to have to cross that road anyway, because we're going to need to loop the track around. So what we will do, having built a bit of road for no reason, was we'll ignore the road and we will go back to the station and put the station a little bit further up, back to the road, and extend that a little bit. Grab a station, railway station, about there. Boom. Lovely. Then back to the buses. Let's have a bus station next to or close to. There's as good a place as any, I think. Ooh, crumbs! I didn't realise that was on so much of a hill. I need to look at these things. Well, it's in now. We're not moving it. And then route. No, that bus stops. Okay. So we know that covers. Right. I think we'll need one down here, especially if the town increases this way. We're going to want one up here. We could link those two up and it can loop around. So what we'll do is, yeah, we'll do just that. We'll put one, join the roads up first of all, so we can actually see that we're definitely, don't want to be removing buildings at this point. So what we'll do is we will, construction not possible. Is that an upgrade button? Tramway. Okay, maybe I need to delete. That's probably what I need to do then. Oh, actually, I don't want to delete. We can just connect it. Let's just connect. No, I don't want to do that. Ah, you ever had one of those mornings? Yeah, me too. Right, that's connected now. Fine, we will do that. Back to buses. Bus station. Bus stop, sorry. That connects okay up there. I think we hit everything there. And then we'll want one over here. To about there. Right. We now have 3 bus stops. Need to create a line, a new line. And it's going to be blue because blue is for buses. Add station. We'll have add station. I have you. Linking to you. Linking to you. Linking to you. Right, I don't understand why these... I wonder I wonder, I'm thinking aloud here. Right, how do I remove these? Remove, add, remove. Now, add station, we're definitely going to want you. What if I go backwards on this? Add station. You. Okay. Now, I know what the problem is now, and the problem is dumb Americans. Yes, if you're an American. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. It's not your fault. You know, you've got the English gene. It's going to happen. But this game, I've set it to European, and yet the cars are driving on the right-hand side. And there be the problem. By having it this way round, the bus runs around on the right-hand side and does its full loop. Right, I must remember. Cars on the right. Okay, and this one's Leyton. L-E-Y-T-O. No, delete. L-E-Y-T-O-N. Bus. Joshk. Right, lovely. So now we've got that. We're going to need a bus of description. So we'll go back to this. Build a depot. A depot can go there. Let's go to the place as any. Click on the depot. Buy road vehicles. We'll have 2 stagecoaches. Now, what we'll do now is we'll set a line to all of them. And you're going on the Leyton bus route. Fine. And then over here in Halesworth, there it is. Come back here. Thank you. Go away. You. Sidings, not sidings. Bus depot, that's the one. Buy, not buy. We've already bought. Set line. Halesworth bus route. Done. Okay. Now what we'll do is first of all, let's get rid of these for the moment so we can see clearly. I'll just start the game up, and we'll just watch our first stagecoaches exit. Oh, lovely, lovely! Look at that, isn't she lovely? Right, you guys, go pick up passengers. Right, now while they're pottering around setting up the route, we'll need to join up this the rail network. So we are going to be joining up this station here. Ooh. Pop. We're going to want to kind of bring it around this way. First bus has arrived. Yay! Well done. That's good news. Go away. And we will join you up. How did I miss that? Look. Got you. To there. And yes, we are still roughly lining up. And this way. Now hopefully these two should join up without too much problem. Great, lovely. It's pouring down with rain outside. Let's pause the game now, I think. Right, as those bus routes should now be pretty much rolling. Now we're going to run this, yeah, following the country road-ish. We'll go across there, building level crossing. Yeah, level crossing, nice American style level crossing, of course, because America. And up to this one here, which is our main trade route. So we'll build another level crossing across there. And yes, we're almost lined up. And then you and you can join up together. Done. Fine. So we now have our first railway line, and what we'll do is we're going to build the depot down here because that's the best place for it, I think. Right, so back to trains, and we'll build a depot. We're going to need depot, and we'll put it parallel. How about this side? Do we like that? Do we like that? I think that works. Splosh. I'm still using the wrong key to spinny. Come out of that. Come on, spit. Oh, bloody heck. Right, spinny. Right. Join. Now, I had some problems earlier with a game that I threw out, a save that I threw out because I was just so frustrated with myself. And if you look here, see how these are not joining up. I had exactly this problem earlier, and look, I really want you to connect, and it will. It's just going to take some playing with. Maybe I'm not doing something right. I have actually achieved this by doing nothing different. Okay. Aha, and I've got it. So I reckon about there. Too much curvature. See, it has actually connected that time, but it's complaining there's too much curvature. Ah. But that works. We've got it. We have got it. Woo woo! Okay, this is good news. Next job, we only create a line. So we'll do that. Create a line. Railroad. New line. Trains are grey. Seems reasonable. Add station. Add station. I will work out why that requires 2 clicks at some point. We come up the line here and we'll add Leyton station. And that's it. So we're going to call this the it will be connecting all 4. So we'll call this the South. It's done it again. South East links. How about that? Southeast rail links. Cool, even better. Okay, and done. And done. Did it stick? Did I save it? Ah, I didn't save it. Rename it. South. Oh, delete. I'm having one of those mornings. It's not working for me here at all. Rail links. Enter. Better. Much better. Now let's go back and build a train. We'll have our first chuffer train. We haven't got much in the way of options at this early stage in the game, of course. We'll just make do with what there is. Buy trains. What have we got? We've got 1 locomotive available. Wagons. We've got, what's this? These are freight, of course. But that's what we'll be having, a wagon. We'll have a couple of wagons. We will buy first of all the locomotive. It's going to cost us 123,000. Top speed of 40. Does it say? Anyway, legendary railway was known as a Spanish whatever, but I'm not going to even try and pronounce that. Named after a delicacy of Baden in Switzerland. Lovelies. Right, we've now got a train. And what we'll do is we'll have a couple of these wagons. 1 and 2. Right, we've spent enough money now. We have set line to all. Southeast rail links. This, in theory, waiting for free path. Now, hopefully, we've got a free path. I'm going to click play and see whether this train will actually come out. And it does. Ladies and gentle squirms, I give you the BonBonB buzzard. There we are. Click. The Bon... Oh, for God's sakes, delete it. The Bon Buzzard. Oh, isn't she adorable? Look at that. Look at her go. Look at her go. Right. Well, this episode has been a thrill a minute, I'm sure you'll agree, as we take our first ride from Halesworth to Leyton on the BonBonB Buzzard. It's lovely, isn't it? You'll see how you need a rail line for this. Yeah, Leyton's on the other side of that hill, quite some way behind that hill as well. But we are now hurtling along at 40 kph, or yeah, kph, that's what we're doing. Ah, look at that. Look at that. This is nice. Oh, let's have a look at our finances, see how we were doing. Right, well, we lost $500,000 last year, but that was mostly an investment for setting up this rail line. And hopefully at the end of this year, we might be getting close to running into some sort of profit. I'll leave the game running and see where we are at the end of 1857. Okay, so we've got our first passenger waiting, which is probably at Halesworth, of course. Why wouldn't it be? And now the train's heading back the other way. And we will have a look. Where are we? 1856. I said to get to the end of the year. We'll just speed that along. Get to the end of the year, pause the game, see where we are financially. Off she goes. Let's go and have a look at our waiting passenger. Somewhere. I thought there was a passenger. Or maybe the passenger's already on the train. Where are you? There's a train. No passengers. Run a train. Ah! Maybe... Yeah, hell, here we go. That was it. That was the first passenger. But was it here? Or was that at Leyton? Ah, very confused. Slow the game down a second. Back over to Leyton. Anybody on the platform at Leyton? Ah, we got the passengers. Oh, look at this. Hello. This is passenger 3785. Fantastic. She wants to go to the shops. I didn't want to go to the shops because there isn't decent shops in Leyton apparently. Right. And then you guys are now stopped. Why is there nobody at Halesworth? I wish to know. Did I start the buses up here? Oh, I did. Hang on, no. Maybe I didn't start the buses up here. That would be pretty poor, wouldn't it? Where's the depot? There. Did I not set the buses up over here? Well, that would explain a lot. Oh no, there is. You've got 4 passengers. Maybe they're going to debark here. And go on, guys. Go and get set for the train. Off you go. Oh, there they are. Where are you going? Are you catching the train? Please tell me you're catching the train. It'd be... Oh, look! They're going to catch the train! This is amazing! Yes, you just missed it. It's just up there. See that? It won't be back for about another 3 months. Hope you brought plenty of food. Oh, hello. You're just gonna... Yeah, lovely. Oh, and you're going that way. Don't want to be standing next to that guy. He's a worker, and this lady. Oh, she's a bit fit, isn't she? Look at her. Oh, look at the ankles on that. Oh, misses. Nice ankles. Lovely. Right, 28. We are 2 days from the end of the year. The train's heading up that way with no passengers. So don't think it's made the thing yet. Pause. Lovely. Right. So, let's have a look where we are fiscally. Well, we've made a loss. We made a loss. And this last year, we made a small loss of 42,000. Having said that, this is the year I'm pretty sure we'll make some money on passenger fares on the trains. So anyway, that's me done for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I certainly have. If you've got any feedback, comments, anything like that, please drop them down below. I do read them all, and as you probably noticed if you checked my videos before, I respond to most of them too, so you'll get a little bit of feedback from me. If you want to contact me via social media, the best way is via Twitter, Edge of the Sofa. That's my handle there. Also, I do have a link on Facebook for the Cities Skylines, and I'll probably start including the Transport Fever as well. So feel free to look me up on there under Cities Skylines gameplay. I'll put a link in down below so you can find me, and that's basically about it for today. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing, and I'll catch you again on Monday for Macroton within Cities Skylines. See you then.